I don't know when it's gonna start, but yo, what up? Welcome back, everybody. If you don't know my name's Zed, and today we're gonna be playing some more Elite Dangerous. And in the last video, we was doing just a little bit of planetary exploration, but in this episode, I wanted to do some more. Be sure to hang around till the end of the video, and feel free to skip through the video. But if you need to see some more, check out the entire series. But that's all for right now, and I'm gonna start going back into my cockpit, cause we need to start actually flying towards the planet that we're going to be exploring today. I'm not sure if you guys want to hear me narrate constantly or what.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
But I don't know. We're gonna be exploring this planet. I'm gonna be flying by some really big craters. Probably some of the most catastrophic events that have happened on this planet. And that's gonna be all for today. I got the SRV, the Surface Recon Vehicle of the Scarab. Its description is the lightweight all-terrain vehicle designed for exploring planetary surfaces, equipped with a turret-mounted dual plasma repeater weapon. And apparently I'm entering a conflict zone, so I'm gonna kind of steer out of that and increase my speed. And actually I wasn't going to this planet at all, I think. Yeah, we're going to a different planet. I don't know. Elite Dangerous is scary because I sometimes have no idea what's going on. Oh, we can't land on that planet, that's why. It was treating it as if I were gonna run into something, and I'm still entering a conflict zone. I don't want to enter a conflict zone. I'm not built for that type of stuff. I'm an exploration and trader ship. It's scary. I'm like, I don't know. I'm ready to be interdicted at any point. But now we're going to be increasing speed, so it's not going to take like 24 hours to go there. It's going to actually take probably about like 5 minutes, because we're at maximum speed, and as we leave the gravity well, we're going to be increasing speed exponentially. We're leaving that little like system. I don't know, I gotta also see where I'm going, so I'm gonna about to go back. We got about 15 minutes and dropping. But the planet we're gonna be landing on is, I'm not sure if this is the planet name or the city name, but it could be Mauhat Prospect. I don't know, it's not really important. All the stuff's like randomly generated. But I'm gonna be cruising around in my Surface Recon vehicle, trying to just see some cool terrain features, and I might even do some dangerous driving, just to have some cool and exciting content, because I'm not really sure what to do in these type of videos other than make money. But in this episode I didn't even feel like making money. I felt like exploring a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna explore a little bit. And if you guys don't like what I'm doing at that certain moment in time, you could just skip forward a little bit. That dude just came whizzing by. But alright. We are approaching. And we should be able to disengage here pretty soon. But we're not going to disengage, we're going to be landing on the planet. I might have to turn on my my night vision. Almost forgot the name of it. I'm gonna do that right now while I'm approaching. And it's on the other side of the planet, so I am gonna have to get into a little bit of an orbit. I'm gonna let y'all see though as we go around the planet. And eventually we'll get the orbital flight little screen once we get close enough to the surface. I must be in a really bad system. There's a lot of conflict zones.
Orbital flight engaged.
There's an orbital flight. We're still 5 megameters off. So we're gonna try to pick up some speed. Until we can see that this is in our sights. We're gonna slow down. And I think this is what I wanted to see, is this big crater right here in the front of the screen, but I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm gonna do a little rotation. I don't know, around in this area, or really this town, there were some really big craters that I wanted to look at with the surface recon vehicle. So that's what I'm about to do. I just can't really see them unless they're like in the dark side, or these are them right here, and they're just represented a little weird on like the actual map. But it's not too much of a big deal. I guess I could fly around on these little darker sides with my night vision, since I got it going already. But I would have to get pretty close to the surface. So let me think. Which crater is bigger? This one? Or I think there's another one over there. I'm not sure. Well, we're already over this one. So I think I'm going to land on the edge of this one. Dang. Well, that's alright. We're not too far from the surface. But I think this is the largest crater so far. There are some pretty big mountains over there in the distance, which is pretty cool. They're not like massive, but there's not really anything massive over here that I know of. It's hard to really like get a size, like perspective and stuff. But we are still pretty dang far from the surface.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I guess I gotta
Ready to
do
engage.
this without burning up. Throttle up. Throttle up. My engine's gotta speed up. Dang. Come on.
4,
Alright.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
We got really hot.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
But that's
Hull
alright.
integrity compromised. Warning. Hull breach attack. Taking internal damage.
I just gotta stay mentally calm and not panic. Because that's like probably one of the most important things. Alright, I just don't know how close I want to get to the actual edge. Because I could get close to the town and make it really easy to refuel. Or I could get really close to the edge and get stuck down there. Some crazy thing. I don't know. But that's the massive crater. I was about to say, that's who's trailing me? It's me. But yeah, this is the massive crater. I still gotta get down to the surface. I have still no perspective of the actual like depth of this thing. And there's still like mountains off in the distance that I was talking about that are almost more interesting than this actual crater because it's just like a big hole. But we'll check it out for a second. I just need to make sure I'm not gonna like crash and stuff. Dang, look at how deep it is though. Like, bro, this is insane. What am I? We're gonna retract hard point. I'm about to turn on my lights. Whoa! Oh shit.
Hull integrity compromised. Shields offline. Taking damage.
Alright. Good thing we're by a town. I gotta turn my, yeah. Night vision coming back on. Alright. Learn from my mistake. Night vision superior. But there's even mountains in this crater. But I took all that damage now. I gotta go back. But I am gonna get up on the edge and get in my surface recon vehicle just to show you guys the sheer scope and scale of this actual crater.
Shields online.
Alright. Slowing down. And let's see. I gotta remember L. Gotta remember to also be pretty careful
Landing gear deployed.
about landing. Right here looks pretty flat on sensors, but I got such a large ship that it's kind of like finicky. Alright, so you know what this means. Deploying the SRV. Alright. Now we really get to look at that. We're going to do night vision and full beam. Uh-oh. I'm not stuck, which is good. Oh, we did get stuck already. I still gotta get used to driving this thing. Dang. That's alright. Might dismiss my ship. But let me increase sensors. Yeah, because this is the crater. Look at that. That's crazy. Let me get a little bit closer and stuff. Uh-oh. What did I do? I just SRV turret cam. Yo, this kind of look cool. Can I zoom in? It's inverted and stuff. It kind of just look cooler though. I gotta use this more. And I don't even know what button it is. But this is that massive crater I was talking about. We about to just not go all the way in it, but we about to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Never mind. It's just so big, like, I'm trying to get a little bit closer just to look down in it, but it's like looking down in the ocean. Like, you gotta get closer to that edge, bruh. And it's scary.
Drive assist off. Drive assist on.
Alright. I think that's probably about as close I'll get comfortably. But that's wild. How do I get out of this camera? Nope. I really don't know. Looks like I'm pressing buttons. See, I thought it was you. Yeah, apparently it's you. That's cool. Well, I think I'm about to call my ship back.
Ship recalled.
And I guess we're about to figure out where it comes. Here it is. Where you about to land? There's not a whole lot to do that I know of. Like, we could be mining. Actually, hold up. Let me shoot some rocks. And we'll see what that does. Without falling down inside the massive crater. Nah, I'm not too good at this. Alright. We're going to that turret. We're going to shoot some rocks. It looks like I got no idea what I'm doing, which is alright. I'm not trying to shoot my own thing. But we about to full throttle it though. Oh shoot! That's alright. I wonder how this is gonna work. Oh no. Don't glitch out and explode and stuff. Alright, I gotta get a little bit closer. Get a little bit closer. How about now? Nope. Shoot. Alright, at least I know I'm like in the line. Dang it. We gonna get it someday. Welcome to Elite Dangerous. I'm gonna like spamming the gas button. Alright, board chip. I shot some rocks. I don't know how to do it, even though I did the tutorial. Apparently it looks like I gotta like do that again. I watch some more YouTube videos. But to be honest, I'm not really worried that much. About to turn on that night vision though. Start our engine. We're about to go to that nearest town again.
Landing gear retracted.
Because I gotta repair myself after that catastrophic crash that I had. It's not too far away. But it's gonna be a minute. I don't know, I do want to look at like the rocks and stuff while I just go by. Like there's a lot to this game, but there's also not a lot to this game.
Warning, temperature critical.
Oh, yo!
Warning, taking heat damage.
That was kind of cool, I ain't gonna lie. But it's so hard to get like a good sense of perspective in this game. Let me see if I can get like a good camera angle. But I'm like not gonna talk a whole lot right now. I'm just gonna fly to the nearest town and give you all like a good cinematic view, I guess. Dang, why's it gotta do that to me? That's scary. Hey, you can see my actual engines change, yo. Do y'all see that? Yo, that's cool. Hold up, look at my engines. Ain't that cool, bro? Look again. That's awesome. Well, I think that's awesome. I'm about to slow down just a little bit if you get closer to the surface of the planet, though. Sorry about doing all that if y'all got busy. I am gonna call in my thing. And I'm gonna just let it auto down. I don't know, I gotta figure out more stuff to do in Elite Dangerous for real. I think I gotta buy another ship, with some more combat and stuff. Because currently I suck at all that stuff. You guys have been following along with my series. Alright. Dang, that's a $5,000 repair job. Well, that's nothing compared to the rebuy, which is 921,000. Alright. Let's look at the Star Force services, cause I got no idea what I'm doing still. They don't have any type of other ships. So I am going to look at the mission board real quick. I don't know, while I'm driving this space semi-truck, I might as well be semi-trucking, you know what I mean? And I think the only one that I can do right here is like this one. That's the most profitable one. Unless I just look at the market and then there is no market, which is different. So it looks like I'm stuck with doing something from the mission board, which isn't that bad. But I am just gonna be doing this mission. And then that'll be The end of the episode. Apparently I haven't been out here in the game. Can't load stuff. That's different. I have not seen that. There we go. Alright, I'm a plot route. And I haven't been bookmarking all my like routes and stuff, but I'm not really worried. I'm gonna just collect them items real quick. And then we gonna make sure I got them. Yeah, now auto launch. Get that cool camera angle. And that's what I'm talking about. Alright. Now we going the LHS something I can't entirely remember, but I do gotta orient myself to exit the planet. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for the next probably like 5 minutes.
Frameshift drive charging.
That is not that bad.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Temperature critical.
I'm gonna just wait until I gain speed and get until like about the orbital cruise speed or altitude, and then I'm gonna start rotating around the planet. And until then, I'm gonna just give y'all, or actually, y'all can't see. Can y'all see anyway? Oh yeah, no, I'm at 90 degrees from the planet. Here when I turn, y'all about to be able to see. No? Alright, we in hyperspace range. We about to be hyperspace. Hopefully we don't get hopefully we don't go back into like decline and stuff. I think we good. As long as I stay full throttle and then I can just
4,
yep, there we go.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I had no idea what I was doing at the beginning of the episode.
Warning. Temperature critical.
I probably could have had more fun on one of those mountains than going to that big crater, but it looked cool on my Planetary map. But it's not a big deal. All we gotta do is do a couple of these jumps, and then we should be able to do our mission real quick.
Frameshift drive charging.
And I might even do another one. I don't know, we'll have to see.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Warning. Temperature critical.
I think we got one more jump, and then we should be in the target system that we need to be in.
Frameshift drive charging.
It actually looks like we got one more hyperspace jump. It's telling us to slow down for some reason. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's no reason for me to be slowing down, and I'm not going to be going to. We hitting hyperspace now. They've gone to Plaid. If you watch Spaceballs, you would G.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
But anyway, now that we are hyperspacing into the target system, hopefully there aren't any pirates that are ready to interdict us. But if they are, I am ready. Regardless.
Warning, temperature critical.
Yo, that's a big A full sol star. Alright, I have no idea what Angus Manwaring should be marked blue. Yeah, here we go. Lock on. There we go. It looks like we're going about 90 degrees from like the home star. I'm not sure if this is a planet orbiting an entirely different star, but it could be. Could be planet orbiting an entirely different like gas giant. Not sure if this appears to be a satellite. Not a satellite, but a space station of some sort. And I'm not sure if that's an icy body, or an atmospheric world, or an ocean world. Looks icy so far. I wonder if we could land on it. It also looks really atmospheric, so I don't know. That's a bad idea. I would just run into it and explode, because they haven't developed that part of the game. Maybe someday. Everybody start playing Elite Dangerous, so they do all that. But no. We're about to disengage hyperspace or super cruise. Yeah, almost forgot what it was for a second. Been playing too much Star Wars related stuff.
Lakon, Zulu Echo Victor. The Federation welcomes you, Commander. We'd be happy to serve you at this port.
We're about to go around to the front and then request all the auto dock protocol stuff, and then I'm about to give you all a cool cinematic angle, finish up this quest, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing from there.
Speed limit is 100 meters per second. Please comply. Okay, Commander. You are go for approach to pad 02.
We just made the landing.
Docking confirmed. Securing ship. You're all checked in, Commander. Enjoy your visit.
Alright, we're just about to finish this mission. Not really complicated. Pick up our money. Probably about to just look for another trade mission. I don't know. It supplements my ship type. Like that looks pretty good right there. I doubt there would be anything better, and that looks like the choice. It's like a good choice. And it's like right by us. That's what I'm talking about. Let me make sure. Dang, that's impressive. Alright, we're about to collect all these. Then we're gonna maybe even look at the commodities market and see what's pretty profitable. Like this. I don't know, or we could just buy more water. I think I'm just gonna buy more water. I can't like lose anything.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Oh no, they stole my water. I don't know, but we're just about to auto launch as fast as possible and get this mission done. Because all I made right there was about like $200,000 from that one quest. And now I got
Landing gear retracted.
just some water.
Detach confirmed. You may leave when ready.
Just jump about like one system away. And we should be able to sell it for a profit along with our mission.
Frameshift drive charging.
Whee! Alright. That's a cat's eye nebula.
Clear of the exclusion zone. You're
I think
clear to
that could be
resume home
very wrong.
navigation.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
We're gonna enter with space real quick.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Then we gotta figure out where we're taking this. It's the app station, which is still in the navigation menu. We gotta go back, and then we're gonna lock on. Here we go. It is pretty dang far. $43,000 light seconds away. At least it's not like 1 light year away, because some of them have been pretty dang far. This is so far that I could almost like put on some music. I think I might actually open a codex and give y'all something to listen to while y'all waiting on all this. So let me think. We've found some one of these, a DA type white dwarf, which is all that. We can't have it be red to us, which is okay. But yeah, we're currently in that region and all that. I'm actually about to... It won't narrate that to me, that's alright. Sadness.
Individuals: Aidan Tanner.
Our species has been banding together to fight the outsider since we lived in caves. We stand against the lawless, the invaders, and the monsters. And we're proud to do it. But you have to remember one thing. Nobody in the history of conflict ever saw himself as a monster. Everyone believes they're the hero of their own story. If you can't understand that, if you can't stand in the enemy's shoes, even for a second, and ask yourself why he thinks he needs to kill you, then you don't know what it means to be a soldier.
Aidan Tanner, addressed to Federal Cadets, 3298. Admiral Aidan Tanner is a senior officer in the Federal Navy. He has served for more than 4 decades, and in 3303 was given significant responsibility in the struggle against the Thargoids, first being appointed to Chief of Federal Security and later to Chief Military Liaison for the Cross Superpower Initiative, Aegis. He is widely respected, even outside of federal space, for his conscientious and level-headed approach to conflict. Born in 3254, Tanner was expected to follow in the footsteps of his authoritarian father by becoming a doctor, but instead enlisted in the Federal Navy, along with a group of friends, in what he would later describe as a rash act of adolescent rebellion that I have not once regretted. Tanner's father died in 3277. The two never resolved their estrangement. Tanner's early naval career was anything but distinguished. Known to his comrades in arms as Spoonie for his habit of eating directly from food packets instead of using plates, he was distinguished more by his irreverent sense of humor than his competence. 6 months in, Tanner was found to be responsible for a scurrilous newsletter that satirized several senior officers, including Sergeant Burke Hazel, who was offended and deeply hurt. Hazel had taken a personal interest in Tanner and had encouraged him to persist when the cadet had struggled with basic training. Tanner's defense that he had been trying to improve morale was rejected, and although he was allowed to continue his service, he was marked as a potential insubordinate, a label that would later return to haunt him. Tanner's chief instructional officer, Commander Myra Dunstock, warned him to take military life more seriously. She took Tanner to a refugee facility, an experience he would later characterize as showing him what the military is there to prevent. Tanner recognized a last chance when he saw it, discarded his role as camp comedian, and threw himself into his training with unprecedented energy. The decisive incident in Tanner's career was the Autolycus Mutiny of 3271. At the time, Tanner was serving as Chief Gunnery Officer on board the FDN Autolycus, a Farragut-class battlecruiser, under the command of Captain Jaden Horn. The ship was dispatched to restore order at Cold Harbor Station, which had been occupied by rebels following a descent into civil disorder. Captain Horn's orders were to monitor the station and await reinforcements, but when contact with the station was abruptly lost, he became convinced an attack was imminent. Surveillance footage later showed Horn acting in an increasingly erratic fashion. He screamed orders, slurred his words, and struck an ensign for making a minor mistake. Seeing a group of civilian ships preparing to leave the station, Horn ordered Tanner to open fire, convinced they were about to ram the Autolycus. Tanner refused to obey the order, claiming it was unlawful and that Horn was unfit to command. In the time it took for a furious Horn to have Tanner thrown in the brig, the escaping ships had jumped out of the system. At Tanner's court-martial, Horn tried to use his history of rebelliousness against him, but an explosive series of revelations followed. The escaping ships had been carrying evacuees, and the station's apparent silence was in fact due to Horn himself, who had disabled shipborne communications without telling his crew. Horn, who it would later emerge had been suffering from lexalamine-induced psychosis, committed suicide mid-trial by hijacking a fighter and detonating a grenade inside the cockpit. Tanner was exonerated, receiving a commendation from President Antonia Madison for his actions.
Well, dang. That was pretty, like, intense, but also, like, deeply detailed. We are approaching, so I gotta stop my, or not stop, but slow down my throttle speed. Dang, is it orbiting the star? Bro, that's crazy. We're just gonna be looking right into the freaking sun for a minute. Bro, what? Is these two planets this close to the star? No way, bro. They burning TF up. They burning up. I wonder if we could land on these planets. I mean, I bet they're not habitable. They're definitely probably not in the Goldilocks zone. Yeah, they look like Mars. They're red barren planets. I thought they were a bit closer to the sun, but still, they're pretty dang close. Once I disengage, I'll lock onto the star and we'll see exactly how close they are to the star.
Lakon, Zulu, Echo, Victor. Welcome to this federal facility. Please observe all standard docking procedures.
Alright. Don't gotta tell me twice. Alright. I can't lock onto the star. But that's okay. I just gotta go dock. But yeah, they do look pretty barren. Pretty Marsy.
Caution. Heavy traffic ahead.
That's okay.
Access approved. Proceed to landing pad 4.
Scan detected.
Space time I tried coming in with that water. This is like an industrial one. An industrial spaceport. I'm gonna assume it looks industrial. It could be high tech. Looks like we're landed pad 40.
Contact. Deploying ground crew.
We got to finish this mission real quick, get our pay, and then sell them the extra water if we can. But nah, I was wrong. This is a refinery, which is pretty dang close. But I'm wrong.
Incoming message.
Alright, try again. It's alright. But I do get to see if water sells for a profit, and it does. A pretty good profit, not anything too crazy, but it's pretty aight. We're gonna look at the mission board one more time. Cause see, like, I can't do stuff like that or like that, and I wish I could. I almost could do something like that. Like that. Nope. Nope. Almost. Like I could. But that's probably the best one. Yeah, that's probably the best one. 270. Other than like one of these other ones. But if you guys like this episode, be sure to check out the whole series. But that'll be all for this episode, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out and stay lit.